Welcome back to Art with Mr. O. We're going to have some fun with cartoons today. So, the first thing I want you to do is get a piece of paper, and I want you to fold it in half 3 times. So, just fold it in half once that way, once this way, and you'll see why we're doing this in a moment. Fold it that way. And just kind of keep folding it what looks to be the most common way, so it's not just real skinny. But basically you're dividing this page into 8 rectangles on both sides. So what we want you to do is we want you to do that to 2 pieces of paper so that you have 32 rectangles on both sides total. 16 plus 16, 8 on each side. All right, so you're going to have one of these in your packet, but if you don't, you can just pause. Once you find out what we're doing, you can just pause on these. You can see, if you haven't figured out what they are, there are a whole bunch of cartoon features. Okay, so let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to randomly go, and we're just going to randomly pick different features and put them on the cartoon. So let's start with a face shape. And so let's do this one. So we do one that's kind of like that. Now, the nice thing about cartoons is they're supposed to look goofy. So if you mess up a little bit, it's probably going to look even better. So there's the face shape. So now let's go and we'll pick a pair of eyes. And we'll put a little line. Let's put the eyes like up here. We could put them down here, but let's put them up here. Let's do these eyes. So we kind of go like this, and there's a little bit of, and I'll take the marker and kind of do these a little bit better in a little bit. And they got little highlights in it and little eyebrows. Okay, so. You know what, and we could do basics. You know what, we did the basics. Let's just do these features right with the marker. So we don't have to worry too much about screwing up because they're cartoons. So we leave a little bit of a highlight in the eye. There we go. We put the little eyelash on there. Color that in. Little eyebrows. Again, it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. A nose, let's do a little nose. Oh, let's do this weird looking nose here. So we got, kind of goes up like that. And a mouth, let's do this mouth. I don't know why. So the thing is, I've never ever drawn, looks like the tongue is just sticking out. I've never ever drawn this particular cartoon. And then ears and hair. If we give this person long hair, you probably wouldn't even see the ears. It goes down like that, kind of up and apart, and then down this side. And just kind of fill in the chin line. You can put a neck on her if you want. Looks like a girl. A little shirt, shoulders. And there's a cartoon. I mean, it's that simple. So let's just do a quick another one. Face shape. Let's do something that's a little different. Let's do this big round one here. And you can start with a pencil if you want. Notice I don't take a whole lot of time, and I don't worry about, is it exactly correct? Well, let's just let's do these angry eyes over here. So let's put them way down like this. What'll that look like? So I'll draw the eyebrows first. Looks like big, bushy eyebrows. They're all turned up like he's mad, or she, or whatever it is. Guess something like that. And like I said, they don't have to be perfect. You might get a thinner marker. And then let's see, a nose. Let's do this nose. And you can make the noses the same as what they are on there, but just make them smaller if you want. Kind of like that, little nostrils like that. And then, let's see, a mouth. Let's do this zigzaggy mouth. I wonder what that, like he's saying something that he's not supposed to or something. And then hair. Here's some hair, some bushy hair like this. Now, when I do the hair, this is where it would have been good for me to do the face shape in pencil, because this hair actually is supposed to go in front of, like this, in front of the hairline, and then you would erase that up there. But I can get around that by just coloring in the hair and making it black hair. Now, even black hair usually has a highlight up on top. It's not usually all colored in. So, you know, there's usually some left, like up on top like that. And let's give him no neck. Let's just put his shoulders right here. And then some ears. Ears are kind of low. Okay. And there's another cartoon. Now, if you want to, so what your assignment is going to be, what your project, what your practice is going to be, is to take 2 pages like this. And if you're using a permanent marker, it soaks through the back. So use 4 pages. But if you're using a water-based marker where it doesn't soak through the back, or you're just doing them in pencil, then you can use 2 and do front and back. But we want 32 faces. And if you want to go online and look for Drawing Blitz cartoons, that's another video. And he kind of does it like this. He has a similar style, but he doesn't use a sheet. He says, like, okay, let's do the face shape. So he just roughly, and he puts a line for the eye. Let's make him looking over towards these two. So he kind of wraps it around, puts a nose. Okay, so once he gets the face shape, then he goes and he gets his marker. He says, all right, let's put the eyes in. And he does something like this. And let's make him surprised. Let's put a nose out kind of like that. And let's darken in the chin. And we'll make him smiling like that. And ear up here. And then he just kind of scribbles his hair in. And we'll maybe make him bald like that. And you can fill that part in if you want, and then let's make him looking out from the side, like his neck's over here, and here's the collar of his shirt. You know, he's just looking out over there, like, hey, what are you doing? Okay, so the thing about cartoons is that they're quick. You don't got to worry about them. You can use this sheet, or you can go online and watch the cartoon videos, but we want you just to practice 32 of them. One thing I don't want you to do is I don't want to see you or hear of you just going really super slow and being real super careful. None of these were done being careful. They all were fast. Here's the eyes. There's the nose. Oh, he's surprised. There's his chin. Here's some ears. There's some hair. There's another character. See how fast that was? That's how some of you are looking now when you see how fast we did the cartoons. So, 32 of them, and just have fun. And if you want to try to look at somebody and look at this sheet and say, hey, their face shape is kind of like this. Hey, their eyes are kind of like this. You never know. You might end up doing a cartoon that looks just like somebody that you know. So, remember, practice makes us better, and give it a try. Have fun with it. 32, when you're done, send them to me. Let me see how well you did, and have fun with art.